What's going on, my video viewing audience? Leonard Roy coming at you. Guys, got done eating lunch and I can have a beer. You have people, and I'm talking about where I grew up. Chicago, Inglewood, down the street around the corner from Larry Hoover. Y'all all know his name. Trump just recently commuted his federal sentence. Ain't heard nothing else since, but whatever. Check it out. I know people live in Inglewood. Good paying jobs. They don't want to move to a decent area or a suburb or anything like that. Why? They say it's too expensive. No, it's not. It's more expensive living in the ghetto than living in the suburbs. Then, let's go about this part. They just want something to complain about. See? They complain about Inglewood, but they won't leave that mug. They won't leave. And they won't leave. So I'm like, okay, well, if you were that upset about living in Inglewood, you'd leave, wouldn't you? Any normal person, no, they don't leave because they like it. And why do they like it? Because they have a good job, so they could walk around with their nose in the air around other people that are trying to figure out how they could doggone whatever they do. They already ruined their life with doggone crime and drugs and everything else. See? Yeah. It's insane. And it's more expensive living there. The insurance is way up here. Why? All of the crime. The services, you could put a service call in for this or that or that or this. It's a higher charge for that. Why? Because this employee is going into a war zone. Yes. So, and that price gets tacked on to who? The consumer. And it's just like all those doggone non-Americans that have those stores in the ghetto. I tell y'all one item where they get over. Because I've seen them do it. See, I'm one of them do numbers. So, call me on black. I don't, I read research. Not extensively, but I read and research and I do math. Not extensively, but I can make my way around. Now, because I'm always looking for the best price. Best, lowest interest rate, all that stuff. Anyway, these people will go to Walmart. Yeah, Walmart, not Sam's Club or whatever. Walmart. What's a hot selling ticket in the ghetto? Ramen noodles. Kids, ramen noodles. So they'll go buy a 48 pack case of ramen noodles, right? After taxes, they're going to be spending like about $4.04 for the 48 case. Okay. Now, after that, what happens? They get their price gun in the store. They put the price tag of 69 cents on there. Okay. Now, when you buy them at that price, at that quantity, the buyer is buying them for 8 cents a piece from Walmart. So then they sell them for 69 cents a piece. So they're making 61-cent profit per item. At the end of the day, when they sell all 48 of them, they've cleared $25. $25. And of course, they're cooking the books. Of course, they're cooking the books with the receipts because nobody's checking up on those stores in the ghetto. They're not. If it ain't got nothing to do with drugs, nobody cares. So, and all of the doggone residents are getting robbed. And they complain, but they won't go out the neighborhood and shop. Mm. Want to complain though all day long instead of doing something about it. Couldn't be me. Deuces.